Seed haul. See it right there? Seed haul. Hi, I'm Lorella. 5 years ago, I moved my family from the city to the farm. Since then, I've been taking videos and documenting my journey as I learn how to grow our own food, take care of animals, and do DIY projects. Be sure to subscribe so that you can see all of my upcoming videos. Today I'm going to show you our haul from a couple of Mennonite stores that Chris and I visited last weekend. But make sure you stick around all the way to the end because I'm going to show you something that I found hidden in one of my desk drawers. This weekend, Chris and I went to Central Missouri and visited a Mennonite community and a couple of the stores there. We brought home a fantastic haul. We stopped at Morgan County Seeds. They produce and sell seeds, all non-GMO, and we have our seed haul. When Chris and I were at the store, we were enjoying our time together. It was our first time there. We looked around a long time before we bought anything. We didn't take any video at all, but we did bring home some things. Let's take a look and see what we got. Last year, we had a fruit fly problem in our house. I just could not get rid of those little things. We saw this nifty little fruit fly trap that we're gonna give a try this year if we have an infestation. It comes with these two little trap thingies and the liquid that attracts the bugs. Hopefully we don't have to use this. If we do, we'll do a review, let you know how it works. Next is something I have been wanting for a while. This is an apple peeler, slicer, corer, all in one. It's hand crank, and so many of the items in the store were things that were hand power type machines and tools. In fact, I don't think I saw anything electric in that store.
They had some electric sprayers, electrical water pumps and stuff.
They weren't gas powered?
There were some gas powered and some electric.
All right. Instructions. Who reads those? I probably will later, actually. Here's a clamp to clamp it to your work surface. Oh, it's nice and shiny and red. I like red. The bottom is this rubber foot. This, I'm sure, is going to help it stick to the table. And it has this little lever here. I bet this suction cups it. It does. That's cool. You see that, Chris? It's suction cup to the table. That's really neat. Okay, and then here's the crank. So that turns the corer. This on the end, I'm going to carefully remove this plastic cap. You are going to spear your apple. It's going to sound like that. That's the sound it's going to make. What sound do you think it's going to make, Chris? Ready? Same sound I thought it was going to make. Put it on there, turn it. This will wind the core. Wait, well, how will it? I guess it'll just push the core right out through the end. I guess.
I reckon you need to read the directions.
Yeah, I might need to. This is the peeler, and it has a horseshoe-shaped blade. My assumption, without having read the directions yet, is that that is going to scrape across the surface of the peel and just scrape it right off there. Let's see, what else have we got? It's got a slicer too. I'm not sure where that part is though. I'm going to touch these edges and see if they're sharp. No, those aren't sharp. I wonder if this edge comes out. I bet this edge comes out. After I read the instructions and I get ready to try this out, I'll film it and that'll be on a future video when I make something out of apples. We'll have to try it with our apple pie. Oh, I just need to tell you guys. I honestly make the best apple pie, and I know that that sounds really prideful to say that. I have taken 2 recipes from the internet. I have an all butter crust, and I have an apple pie recipe, and then I have adapted the recipe. Chris and I have worked on it for a couple years, and it's so good. Our family calls it the award-winning apple pie recipe. I have never entered it in any contest, but they all say that it would win if I did. And so I made a video where I made that apple pie, and I'll put a link to it right up here. So when you're done watching this video, be sure and check it out. I'll also have a link in the description so you can click over and see that. I'm really excited about what else is left in this bag because this year I'm going to do a 3 sisters garden. If you aren't familiar with the Three Sisters garden, basically it involves corn, pole beans, and squash or pumpkin varieties. Dun dun dun. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. What? See, Paul. Let's take a look at all this. Okay, so we'll just go quickly through it. I chose all organic varieties of seeds. Sweet corn. I walked out of there with bush beans instead of pole beans. Sometimes I surprise myself. Bush beans. Oh, Chris must have thrown these in the bag. Black-eyed peas.
I did choose the black-eyed peas.
And then I got jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, butternut squash, Cinderella pumpkins, and Big Mac's pumpkins. And then I got 2 varieties of carrots. If you remember when we were talking about planting my garden, these are 2 varieties of carrots that lots of people recommended. We've got the Scarlet Nantes and the Danvers half long. So I'm really excited to do carrots again this year, and with the better yield and better flavor. From the seed store, Chris and I went on to a surplus store. We walked in and browsed the aisles, and there were lots of neat things in there, from bedding and toys. We got this cargo bag for riding on the roof of your vehicle. You can load your luggage in there, kind of protects it a little bit. At the store, they had different colored tags, and they change the price, the percentage off, based on what color tag is on the box. It was marked down to $13.75, and then another 20. No, I think this one was like 40% off of that.
It was either 40 or 60.
Yeah. So we got that for like $8.
$8, yeah.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. This is a really exciting thing. I have a little bit of an addiction. You know about my hoodie addiction. I have another confession to make. I have a weather addiction. How many weather apps do I have on my phone, Chris?
I'm going to guess 6, but I haven't counted.
I'm thinking I might have 9.
Oh.
I probably have as many weather apps as I have hoodies. But I might not need them anymore. Well, I might need them for predicting weather, but look at what we found. This is the Lacrosse V40 Pro weather station. I'm so excited about this. My girls were making fun of me because I said, wait. And they're like, it's a weather device? Wait. It can do barometric pressure, wind speed and direction, rain gauge, temperature, humidity. It does all that. I need to tell you, the price marked on here was $61.25. We wanted to look up while we were in the store and see what the retail price of it was, see what it was going for on Amazon, because we weren't sure how good of a deal that is. I've been wanting a weather station, but I've been having a hard time cracking open the purse strings to deal out the cash. Don't like to make it rain, not out of my pocket. So we opened our phones. We had absolutely no, for real?
For real.
We had absolutely no service in the store to compare the price of this model.
And tell them what it's marked at.
It's marked at $61.25.
And blue tag, no discounts
Blue
on
tag,
that.
no discount. So we were like, should we get it? Should we not get it? And I looked at Chris, I go, are you going to regret it in a week if we don't get it? Because it's a long way to come back to the store. I don't know that we can come back. And it's one of those stores where they don't have like lots of everything. They have 1 or 2 of stuff. And he's like, well, the question is, are you going to regret it? And my answer was, yes, I will. So Chris just looked it up. Let's just show you guys what it retails for. That's right, folks. Over $250. Over $250 this retails for. And we got it for what? $61. Look at this. Ah, this is so cool. Look, it is solar operated, the outside unit. This must be the rain gauge, and it looks like, I wonder if you can take it off and dump it somehow.
I think it probably drains.
You think
itself.
it drains. Chris thinks it drains. And this is going to be for wind speed probably. And this one is probably wind direction. This is so much fun. This reads temperature and humidity. So I wonder if it hangs on it or if it hangs somewhere else. I don't know. We'll have to read the instructions and find out. The display screen. It has a forecast, outdoor temperature and humidity level, wind speed, feels like temperature, time and date, indoor temperature and humidity, and rainfall over a period of time. Look, it has everything color coded, so you can just look at it at a glance and know what you're looking at. Maybe on here. And then screw into something else. I don't know. It has to be upright.
You need to read the directions. I know you don't like that, but
I will read the directions before we use it. I will. I just didn't want to take the time to read them on camera. Actually, Chris will probably read the directions and set it up for me. Very exciting. This is going to be a lot of fun to use and to check every day and know how fast is that wind blowing? How much has it rained? What is the outside temperature? Very, very fun.
all new information our viewers are dying to know, I'm sure. At least the ones with 9 weather apps on their phones.
That's right. If you're like me, I would like to know how many weather apps do you have on your phone and how often do you check the weather? So, Chris, how often do you check the weather?
Every day. I get up, put my clothes on, and walk outside, and then I know what the weather is.
I actually really prefer our local news channel, KY3 Weather app for Southern Missouri. It actually has the best, most accurate so far. Okay, let's put this away. I have one more thing to show you. Since our house is under construction, my mom has let us keep some of our furniture up at her house, but I've been really wanting to bring my desk down here so that I could set my office up in the corner of our bedroom. And so on Sunday I talked to Chris and we went up to my mom's and we got my desk and we got a bookshelf and we set them up, and I was dusting things off and going through drawers to see what was in there. You guys are not going to believe what I found in the drawer of the desk. Check this out. Look at all these seeds. Can you believe this? Unopened seeds, organic seeds. Look at all of these. This is an incredible seed haul. Here's the thing though, guys.
Looks like 12 of 15.
Yep. I've got some 2015 seeds in here. I've got, I think, where's that stack of organic seeds? These are 2016. How many of these seeds do you think are still viable? Do you guys think those seeds are going to grow? I hope they will. I'm going to do a video series showing our whole garden experience this year, so come back for that. Thanks for watching, and be sure and come back next week. Here's a sneak peek at the cabin in the woods. We're going to tell you the story of how my father-in-law had this dream and how he and my mother-in-law built this cabin by hand. What did they do? How did they do it? Who helped them? Why did they move out here to the middle of the woods? And we'll see you next time, the rooster crows. Hi, I'm Lorella. 5 years ago, I moved my city from the family to the farm.
My city from the family to the farm.
I cannot believe I ended up with a whole pound of bush beans. After I looked and looked, I have no idea how that happened. Well, because it's me, that's how it happened, but it's okay.